Okay. Give me just a few minutes. Now we'll be right back.
If you ain't talking money, then I don't want to talk.
Still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam. Tell them still gon' stunt. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam. Treat them like jack boys, catch them slipping and slam. Diamonds look like they glowing. 50 stacks all singles, I make it look like it's snowing.
All right, I'm not going to be here not for too much longer. I just got to say a couple things, and then we're going to go right into the topic. First and foremost, shouts out to Ibrahim Traore of Kalana Faso. I'm butchering the country. Kina Faso. Shouts out to Abraham Traore, right? Kina Faso, and others who are working to have a better environment, have a better tomorrow in Africa, South Africa. I also want to give a shout out to, I also want to say rest in peace to Claudia. May she rest in power. I also want to say may she rest in dog shit, Mrs. Dead Bitch. And she knows who I'm referring to. Now, hello. Now, needless to say, I knew this was coming. And I have to say, let it keep coming. 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 I love it. I love the hate. I love the hatred. I love the hatred that these niggas spew online because it just proves to me, number one, we're not about that life. We're not about building anything. And even if we were at this capacity, when somebody gets emotional, and it is Leo season, when somebody gets hyperly emotional about shit, it just goes to show you that this person is very passionate about his craft, very passionate about his shit. But I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming, and I knew this was a risk that he was willing to take. Well, God damn it, he has taken a very fat risk. Because all they seem to come up with is old shit. And I'm going to show you something that KKC provided for me while I was at Mr. Let Go's. I'm going to show you something that he showed me, a receipt on the building. I'm going to show it to you. In hindsight, let me go to this and let's see. Oh, hold on. Now I can't log back into it. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Utility bills. This is what KKC provided me. He provided me a utility bill that doesn't say anything. But yet, this is what he did. In his credit, this is what he did. He called the customer service number to get all the facts on FDMG. Now, we don't know if these facts are equivalent. We don't know if these facts that he has so-called have given us are on point. We don't know anything because this is what he has given me. He sent me the link and this is what I got. Now, if I asked him, I said, could you give me a more suitable utility bill? And let's just say for the sake of argument, that this utility bill was what it was, or how much he owes. That's his building. How else am I going to get the keys to FDMG? How else can I get the keys to FDMG? Because can anybody tell me how can I get the keys to FDMG? How can I enter the building without the keys? How can I enter the building without the blueprints? How that he had to chase down? How can I enter into the building? How can I work on the building period? How can I work on it? Yes, it's true that he has 4 buildings, 2 schools, which none of you motherfuckers online has ever donated to. Few of you have. Few of you have, and congratulations into that. Oh, and you know what? I'm not going to even get disrespectful to the elder. I'm not going to get disrespectful to the elder. I'm going to show you how much grace I have for elders who disrespect me, because I represent somebody who you can basically say I'm a fan of, but I'm not going to get disrespectful. I will, however, warn him if he wants to come on board and talk his shit, he can. And he knows who I'm talking about because he watched this show dozens of times. And for Mr. Let Go, let me talk to Mr. Let Go for a minute. Let me talk to Mr. Let Go, aka R. Kelly. Let me talk to Mr. Let Go, aka R. Kelly. Let me talk to Mr. Let Go, aka R. Kelly. Now, I said from the beginning this dude was very weird. And he is very fucking weird. I mean, this is a person who is a controversial figure. He is very controversial indeed. Getting on fights online with Fugazi and all this other shit, and just disrespecting black women, and you have the nerve to say that Umar disrespects black women. I was like, okay. So I go up on his live, right? I go up on the panel, and the first thing that happened was I get disrespected. I didn't even say 2 words. All I did was disagreed to the person who was having his opinion about Umar. All I did was just sit back and listen. I may have gestured, I may have rolled my eyes, but I didn't say anything. I didn't even say 2 words. I was called this, I was called that. Needed as it may, I didn't disrespect the elder. I didn't. I mean, I could have went at his fat ass, but I didn't say anything. And I'm not going to. I'm not. For the simple fact is that this is how us Pan-Africans are. We don't disrespect anybody. And I'm starting to learn furthermore what Pan-African really means. I'm starting to learn that. And I want to learn further. Now, needed as it may, I came up on there and I asked them, I said, all the allegations, yeah, I know, all the allegations that you put on this man, calling him a crackhead, calling him this and calling him, no, I didn't call him a crackhead. I just, and he kept putting the video up of him smoking crack. And then, of course, he wanted to clown me, which ain't gonna work. You can say whatever it is you want about me. And then KKC's punk ass came up there, and I couldn't make what they were saying because I guess my feet kept cutting in and out. Why is he so obsessed? I don't know. He finally, I mean, we gotta give him a hand clap. He finally went up to 80K after 15 years. Congratulations. Congratulations. But need it as it may, I could give a shit less. And I want to give a shout out to Jaguar Wright, because she said something that was so true and so just so profound that I had to give her flowers. 88K off of hate. Yes, 88K off of hate. If you can't prove nothing, then how is it that you're gonna prove something now? And never mind KKC, because I'm gonna get this is war with KKC. This is war with KKC. KKC, you want to constantly keep coming after me, boy, oh boy. Your brain dead ass is going to catch heat from me from here on in. Each and every time I see you, you're going to catch hella heat. Bro, I'll even let you come up on the panel so I can roast your brain dead ass. You want to make allegations on my wife? You want to talk shit and he allegedly spent $12,000. I can spend whatever the fuck I want to spend on whoever or whatever. And it wasn't some deadbeat bitch that claims she existed when she really doesn't. But needed as it may, here's the thing, Mr. Let Go. You seem to be an intelligent man. I challenge you, and I want Aaron or somebody to clip this. Clip this for me and send it to Mr. Let Go. I want us to have an intelligent conversation. I want us to have an intelligent, I'll tell you later. I want us to have an intelligent conversation. Okay? So, I came up on your platform. All right? I want you to come up on mine so we can have a conversation. See, I could give a damn less about a crowd. No disrespect to the people on the chat. You know I love y'all. But over here, it's more realer than the people who are with you, because there are people who think you are very, very weird, sir. Let's not. I want us to have a logical conversation with none of the bullshit. None of it. None of it at all. Because when I told you about Anissa, and you said he was a deadbeat dad, he had already admitted that he did wrong to his daughter, Anissa. He did wrong to both of his daughters. But we just hear one thing, listen to a video without getting the other side of it. You see how that works? We just get one side to to a story. And there's always two sides to one story. So for him to say he's a deadbeat dad, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. But he had already admitted, and I told him this, he had already admitted to being a father that could have done better. Dennis Rodman did the exact same shit, right? But he's been paying child support ever since, even before the kids came out the womb, which is very, 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 very strange in those times, right? He's been with his oldest daughter ever since she was 10, ever since when she came out of conception to 10 years old. And then after that, he split. Now, was he wrong for that? Of course. Any father would think that. Any mother would think that. Did he admit doing poorly? Yes, he did. Is he perfect? No, he isn't. But people make bad choices and people make bad mistakes, which he admitted to dozens of times. His daughter came out, and I'm not gonna play the video because I told you I'm done with the initial shit. She admitted on a live video that her father was great at what it does, basically giving him kudos. Every now and then she'll spaz out and say, fuck this, and he's fuck this, you fat, and talking bad about Umar, which she has done in the past. And then she'll flip back and saying that he is great in what he does. He's not a good father, which she clearly admit. So both of these people are clearly admitting wrongdoing. Fine. We just need to have a logical conversation here. So your only gripe is that he's a deadbeat dad. So what's all this other shit? What's all this other shit? So you just doing Umar content just because? Like I told y'all before, the 4 food groups to YouTube: black women, bitches, whores, and Umar Johnson. Those are the 4 food groups to getting clicks and views and subscribers. I'll say them again. Black women, because you always talk about black women and how you don't disrespect, this, da, 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 da. You talk about bitches. They're bitches if they don't cooperate you, they don't respect you, they disrespect you, and all this other shit, which you have your foot in the cookie jar. You have your hand in the cookie jar of this bullshit. Whores. You call them whores. I don't even know why I added it on. But then it's Umar Johnson content. So if these are not the 4 food groups that you are not talking about, then nothing else matters. Not the economy, not the homeless situation, which is growing stronger each and every single day. Then we're not talking about anything else but the 4 basic food groups. Again, we're not talking about homelessness. We're not talking about poverty. We're not talking about Donald Trump and his bullshit. We're just talking about Umar and how he's allegedly scamming the people. And honestly, I wish he had never came out with this video, because I knew when he came out with the video saying that he's broke, which I don't believe that he's broke, but people have their own interpretations on broke. People do. People have their own interpretations on broke. The internet went crazy. The internet just went crazy. Now they're going through old videos. They're going through old videos. They're doing a Lennon honor. They're going through old videos. One content creator found a video on the school, which was a whole year ago. Remember when those people went into these certain people went into the school and they showed the entire school, the smaller part of it. They showed the entire school, right? And they're saying there's no way you can get this off of donations. It's worked thus far. The only problem is he doesn't get enough money from us. He doesn't get enough money from us. You know why? Because people are asking questions every day. Where's the money for this? Where's the money for that? Where's the tangibles for this? Where's the tangibles for that? Hasn't it been tangible enough? Hasn't he been tangible enough? Where's the teachers? Where's the lunch aid? Where's this? Where's that? Where's the school buses? Where are the teachers? You're supposed to have a list of this and a list of that. Where is your patience for shit? Black people don't have any patience because before the school was purchased, you were asking them then, where's the school? Where's the school? Where's the school? Where's the school? So he purchased one. And then when he purchased the school, this is the worst area in Castle County. This is the worst area in Castle County that he would have purchased a school. You cannot win. You cannot win. And so what I said was, go ahead. But before that, I said to Umar, like I said before, I said, Umar, why do you even bother paraphrasing? Why do you even bother with these people? Some, not all. Why do you even bother with helping these people? Why are you even contributing your time? You could have went back to school and got your law degree. You could have went back to school and got your teacher's degree or whatever that shit is. You could have done it all. You could have done all that shit and said, fuck all these people. Like he did in the video. I like that. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it when he said, fuck all you haters. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I said, why? Why just go on with your life? But no, he's risking his life. He's suffering. Because I can see, you know why he's suffering? And people saying he's sweating and all this other stuff. He hasn't been getting any sleep. He hasn't been getting any sleep. He hasn't been to bed. He hasn't. I can look. I can tell by the bags in his eyes. I can tell. And Dieterell was correct when he said, he needs some rest. And I encourage that. But the person said, no, we got to keep going. And we're going to keep going. And I admired his courage, and I admire how he sets aside his time making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars doing something else. But instead, he sacrifices his time and he sacrifices his every being, even though he looks like he's about to fall out. He told me this is for the children. And I believe so because he's done many, many things with many children. So let's go to the chat. Sometimes with business, we would have this done 2 years ago after its conception. You, whatever that means. Can you be a little bit more specific? All right. But to Mr. Let Go, normally I would fry your ass. Normally, I would just fry your ass in gasoline. And that's not a threat. That's actually just having a conversation. Because if I wanted to do it, you know what I mean? It's like Umar doing crack cocaine, which he does not. See what I mean? Can you prove that Umar does crack cocaine? Can you prove that? If you can't prove that, sir, that's slander. Yes, it is slander. And it's defamation of character. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, of course. People are going to deny it. People say that I'm nuts for saying that, but be it as it may, people get tired of getting smacked in the face. And once you smack me in the face and he's not supposed to act like this he's not supposed to act like this towards women. He's not supposed to do this. He's not supposed to do that. Whoopty, 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 whoop. I said, tell me something. When was the last time a woman said that he done something so foul to her that he needs to be put in prison? And has he been arrested? No, he has no prior. Well, I'm answering the question since I already said it. He has no priors. He has no warrants. He's never been to jail. He's never been to prison. I can't believe I answered that for you. That's my apology. I answered that for you. So I'm gonna answer a different question. When was the last, since he's disrespecting women, and sometimes y'all do also. So it ain't no different from you disrespecting a woman online. And you can call it truth, you can call it whatever it is you want to call it, right? You can call it whatever it is you want. You can call it, we're telling the truth to these women. All you're doing is pandering. Is it my fault that some of these women, not all, some of these women find Umar attractive? Is it my fault that women just do stuff to try to get to his pockets or try to get to his money or try to get to his fame? Is it my fault that most of these women are whores? Most of them. Not most of them. Some of them are whores. Like the conscious stripper, remember? Because everybody likes to bring up the conscious stripper. Is it my fault that this woman, Siobhan, volunteered to drive 2 miles to wherever she was at to pick him up possibly from Kansas City to wherever he was at, to pick him up 2 hours ahead? Is it my fault that Siobhan did the do, sucked on his whatever? Is it my fault that she took the money that he paid her to do a task while she was away? While he was away. Is it my fault that Umar trusts in very few people? This is the reason why he doesn't pick up the phone for nobody. This is the reason he doesn't pick up the phone. And this is the reason why I say I knew this was going to happen. I knew flat well this was going to happen. That's why I said in most of my videos that I did, just sell the school and go back and go to Africa. Just go to Africa. Because these people are fed up with you. And this is what this is what D. Durrell was saying. D. Durrell is fed up. We all know that he's tired. He's fed up. We don't even have to go into that. But I don't blame him. I don't blame him for being tired. But we got to keep this thing rolling. Now, there were points in time that I was fed up, but yet he would always show me something that apparently is up to code, up to date. And I go, oh, okay, finally we making progress. Finally we making some progress. But because he doesn't open up the school to the public, and I hope he doesn't, but if he's doing this for the kids, then he's doing this for the children. We can't make up in our minds who we love, who we follow. I guess we made up in our minds a long time ago. And you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. In the chat, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. We made up in our minds, the Black community has made up in their minds, I don't even know what that was, a long time ago, that we're done with leaders, or we're done with pointing somebody out that could be the Messiah or could be the leader or some shit. I guess we're done with that, right? There are other organizations that have came out with, Pan-Africanism. Show me. As a matter of fact, I'll look this up. Who has a Pan-African school other than Umar? Who has a Pan-African school? Who has? I'll look it up. I'll Google it. Who has a Pan-African? Give me a second, y'all. My shit. Pan-African. Who has a Pan-African school? Who has a Pan-African school? Let's do this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6? So we have a Pan-African, we have a Marcus Garvey. We already know who the Marcus Garvey school is in Los Angeles. We have a Marcus Garvey school in Los Angeles. We have a Nation House in Washington, D.C. We have a Timbuktu Academy I think I've been there before. The Timbuktu Academy. I think I've been there before. Sangofa Academy in Houston. I don't know what the heck that is. African, that's not a Pan-African. That's not a Pan-African school, though. But let's just say it is. I'm not going to argue about it. Pan-African International School. But it doesn't say where that is. We have a Pan-African Academy, and that doesn't tell where that is. So how come these schools don't get attraction? How come these schools don't get any type of attention? How come any of these schools, let's just say they do. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, they do get attention. How come they're not praised on the internet? But you want to attack Umar for coming out with his, which is very sad and very disgusting. It's very sad and very disgusting. And I want to play something. I want to play an old clip from a couple of years ago. And this just goes to show you what the Black community is all about. We never have questions for white people. We never have any type of questions for white people, but we have all sorts of slanderous bullshit for Umar, which is quite disgusting. and allegations. But let me play this oldie but goodie clip just to prove a point.
People out there who question the purpose, question the founding purpose, question everything. For those critics or detractors out there, tell us, why should someone, for those who say, oh, this is a scam, this is a sham, this isn't, what do you say to those people out there?
Well, one thing I do know is, so when people ask, does the school exist? Well, we're sitting here. There's various governmental agencies you can call or go to online and find out who the owners are. Gross, who said I was stealing money. So I had to go through a whole audit. And we passed it with flying. There's nobody.
Went through a whole audit. I remember that day. I remember that little stupid ass cease and desist letter. I remember it like it was yesterday. This is mind-boggling. And plus, didn't he go to court and pass that with flying colors? We get the product we pay for. We pay for at least. So are you saying that you I'm just asking a question, sir. I'm not attacking you. So are you saying, sir, that you donated? Why does it keep going out on me? Maybe I do need a donation for the internet, but nobody wants to donate to me except for a few people.
Penny. Last week, I got a threat letter from the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office, who is threatening to take away my school psychologist certificate and principal certificate for engaging in alleged bigoted speech. But he did not give a single example of the bigoted speech that he was talking about. So I say all that to say that there are, first of all, I don't believe there's anybody who really believe that we don't own these schools. I don't think there's anybody who really,
first and foremost, poetic, shouts out to Poetic Flacco. That's my boy. He's been in and out. He's in, he's in, he's out, he's in, he's out. I'm against Umar. I'm for Umar. I'm against Umar. I'm for Umar. So, the Umar sector, I usually just block out. But I do, Poetic Flacco has grown wings. So that's my boy no matter what. But he is in and out of it. I usually don't pay too much attention to Poetic Flacco, but he's doing a great job. He's doing an awesome job. And No Jumper, even though No Jumper is full of hatred and just mess. Just mess. Lock Umar up. Lock Umar up for what? Lock Umar for what? Stealing money that you gave to him? Try again. Black people tend to mind their business in their community. I don't see how. I mean, there are those, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it because we like to get into mess. Whenever somebody is this successful at something, because do we not forget the time where he was at some high school? I think he was at some particular high school, and he was mentoring to kids then. He's mentored plenty of kids here in the United States, but Let's go to Africa. Oh, Africa's not important. We're talking about the people here in America. Oh, I thought those were our people. The Africans were our people. You can't just pick and choose who's our people and who's not our people. Just because they speak a different language. See, you end up fussing and fighting about that shit. But this is what Pan-African stands for. Pan-African stands for international global conglomerate. It's quite sad and it's quite sickening. But this is the prime example, people. This is your prime example right here, people. Some particular white dude that's commenting about black things he's in the black community and commenting on black things, and this happens to be a white guy. Awesome. But we love to infiltrate. We love to get people to come in and infiltrate shit. It's common knowledge. Africans don't fool with African. You can't say that. And you know why you can't say that? Let me just say this. You can't say that due to the fact that you yourself have never met not one single African that said that you were lazy, you don't do anything, you were in poverty. You cannot name not one person in your life. I'm not talking about anybody else. You can't name anybody in your life, sir. You can't. Just like I've never met anyone who is African who has said these particular things, that black people are lazy, black people are slow, black people are this, black people are that. You haven't met them. You had probably heard somebody from the internet, one or a few or more goofs who have this mindset that they have made it in America because of government funds. You might have heard those, and that's the minority of them. But you haven't heard a majority of them, sir. You haven't. You have not. Not everyone's to support a scam. Please let me know is someone is scam. What? I don't know what that. Wait. Not everybody wants to support scams. Please let me know if someone is scamming. You gotta write that better, man. First of all, what is he scamming? I tell that all the time. What is he scamming? How many Umar sectors are left other than you? Sector? There's only one Umar sector. What are you talking about? There's only one Umar sector, which I'm not in anymore. I haven't been in there for a long time. Africans are way nicer than African Americans. True that. Let's continue.
I think there's anybody who believes we're not going to get these schools open. But there are a lot of people who are envious and jealous about the fact that we will succeed, or that they have acted on them. This is beyond YouTube videos. They have went to the IRS. They have went to the Attorney General. They have been to the governor of Pennsylvania. They have been to the governor of Delaware. They have been to the mayor's office, license and inspection, council persons, anybody you can name between Pennsylvania and Delaware.
You can blame Lynn and Honor for this. You can blame Lennon Honor for this. Now let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question. And maybe T-Bone, you could probably answer this. Why is it that when Umar does something, it goes viral, everybody and their mama want to do a video of Umar, but then when Lennon Honor, we prove that Lennon Honor is the same scammer, that doesn't go viral. We have the proof that he's the same scam artist as Dr. Umar. If you want to look at it, no, you're not black. You're not black at all. you are not. I mean, you may be black, but to me, you are not black. Sorry. And I'm sorry for dumping on you, but I mean, come on. How often are you going to follow Lennon Honor, the same scam artist? I mean, if you want to get rid of one scam artist, let's get rid of them all. If you want to get rid of one murderer, let's get rid of them all. If you want to get rid of one con artist, one manipulator, one what you call them, narcissistic, you want to narcissism people, let's get rid of them all. If that's the case, but you don't want to do that because of your hatred for Umar. Let's get it.
Every office, every white person they can find has been contacted and complained to about me by jealous black people. I've been through it all, and this latest letter threatening to take my credentials is just the latest ongoing war that I'm having with the white power structure, but in the interest of Negroes in our community. The same thing Marcus going through it 100 years later for the same reasons, jealousy.
And you raised a question as related to how some of us become our worst enemy, and particularly.
And you know what? Rightfully so, because he knows he's going to get caught up in that bullshit. But there's still a few videos out there. There's still a few. And plus, I know his and plus, if you want to get real with it, I could pull up his financial records. You got brutal because you spent $10,000. Allegedly. That was allegedly. I spent 12 grand. Allegedly. And that's not even a flex. What a flex is, what I could have done and what I should have done was spend 12 grand on KKC's brain surgery. Because he got shot in the head. Get it? Brain surgery, shot in the head. Come for me, I come for your dome, nigga. Lennon Honor was in his. I don't want to hear anything about a nigga's bathrobe. I don't care what he does in his No, I don't want to hear what. I don't want to hear what he does in his personal business. I do not want to hear it. He was in bathrobe because he had to work overtime. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh my God, he's a goof. He is a freaking goof. Gonna look at the man. Gonna look at the man's ass for the entire. I mean, gonna look at Umar's ass for like 5 whole minutes. He's gonna look at his ass for the whole 5 whole minutes. I'm fine. How are you? Who the hell is that? Or could you donate to King Randall? Shouts out, listen, shouts out to King fucking Randall. Shouts out to King Randall. He's doing a good job in Atlanta with those kids in that school. I'm not on King Randall. Only thing I'm saying is, was it contracted? That's all I'm asking. Was it contracted? Did they set up a contract? Did they set up a meet? What did they do? No one has answered me that question yet. No one. No one has answered me that question yet. Was it contracted? How? How was it? I asked. How was he scammed? How? How was it scammed? How? That's all I asked.
The importance of learning from the mistakes, of learning from history. How do we lessons from him? You have a lot of people will wear his t-shirt and praise him now, but not realizing that he went through a lot of scrutiny, not just, like you said, not just externally, but also internally. Okay, some of those that we do praise, whether it be W.E. Du Bois and others, did not understand what he was doing and unfortunately became part of that chorus, right? Of people who were naysayers, and it wasn't until, I never forget going to Ghana a few years ago and seeing the Dr. Du Bois Center, where Dr. Du Bois, years later, realized the importance of what Garvey was saying, and he himself relocated. But unfortunately, it was too late. The damage had been done. So when we talk about the importance of not in our people, not make the same mistake that we made with putting down Garvey and not become our own enemy. What's is that you feel that
the simplest answer with regard to what we can do now to not reach children so they will not be more interested in tearing each other down than they are in fighting against their true enemies, and then they need on focus on nation building. The problem is Black children are socialized to destroy each other. The people who are attacking me, not one of them is a success story. Not one of them. They're all trolls and social network rodents, you see. But they're not successful people, at least with Marcus Garvey. W.E.B. Du Bois was a scholar. A. Philip Randolph was a trade unionist. At least were successful men. It doesn't excuse what they did, but at least they were leaders in their own right. The people who are attacking me don't have credentials. They're not leaders. They don't do anything constructive for the community. They're just miserable people, angry that they see someone doing better than them, and as a result of that, they want to tear him down. Black people want to be free, but they don't want to sacrifice their self-hatred in order to be liberated. We want to be free, but we don't want no Black people to lead us to the freedom. We want to be free, but we don't want no Black people being given credit for helping to get us there. So the problem or the dilemma with the Black predicament is that we want out of our situation, but we don't want no Black people to lead us, and we don't want no Black people to get credit for doing so.
Yeah. Great speaker, better scammer. So if he comes out with the school, is he still a scammer? I just want to know. If he comes out with the school, is he a scam then? No, because if he opens up those doors to FDMG, I want you to come to me with that same exact energy. He opened up the doors, but he's a scam. Here's the. What does it show? It just shows you numbers. Dude, it just shows you numbers. That's all it shows you. It shows you numbers of how much it is being owed or how much he paid. Let me go to my own. Because y'all worried about a damn utility bill that you ain't even paying. You're worried about a utility bill that y'all ain't even paying. It's the same thing with the taxes. You're worried about some taxes. Oh, okay. You're worried about some taxes that you're not even helping paying on. So if you're not helping paying on it, don't worry about it. A second. Okay, we'll be here. Oh, well, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here for a little bit. Let's see here. Where was I going to go to? Where the hell did I do? Oh, and let's just face it. The only reason, right? The only reason, and I got a extra question for you. What would be the reason? Now I lost my train of thought. So I'm gonna go to this one. You would worship a Charleston White. You would worship a crackhead. When it's time to do my. Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. Well, we'll be here. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for a few minutes, Lisa. You support a Charleston White for all the shenanigans that he's doing. But Umar Johnson, somehow, some way, gets dogged out. All because, and mind you, this would not have happened if it wasn't for that particular woman. And she admitted to being a Fed. So, oh yeah, I know I was going to ask. Why is it? How is it? How is it? How is it that when Umar is this close, and I mean this close, on finishing a project, there's always somebody, even though he takes 3 steps forward, he ends up taking 6 steps back, all because somebody is saying, no, we can't have Umar have this type of institution going on. Due to what? Him saying the things that he said towards black people? What he often says, what he said, I'm just trying to get clarification. Other than scamming, because you keep saying I'm just going to ignore you. Other than the so-called scam, can you name anything else that Umar has done to you Negroes to make you want to act this way? I'm just trying to figure that out. Well, did he treat Lloyd Jamal wrong? What did he do? Did he didn't want to debate Kansas Owens, which he tried to. He talked about P. Diddy was innocent. I mean, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to figure what did he do to you guys that was so wrong? Well, am I in the right page? I'm sorry, I'm looking for something real quick. What did he do? You know, if it wasn't for Mrs. Old Sharon or Siobhan, and she even freely admits she works for the United States government. So what does that tell you? She works for the United States government. So what does that tell you? She works for the United States government. And she admitted to saying, I could look up his shit if I wanted to, paraphrasing. So what does that tell you? This is crazy work. This is crazy work. Yeah, Umar, you need to go. And gonna have the nerve to send 2 white boys after his ass. Gonna have the nerve to send 2 white boys after his ass. Go say that, oh, I'm Umar's son. Get out of here. Gonna send a white boy to y'all kill me with this shit. When he opens up the school, hey Philly, when he opens up the school, don't say nothing to me. Have the same energy. Have the same energy. I love it. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going. What's this? 12. Wait, let me go back up. Keep it going, my God. Hey, are you still at work, Philly? Are you still at work, Philly? We need to chit chat a little bit. We need to chit chat. We need to chit chat a little bit. Oh fuck! I ain't got the fucking name. Oh, duh! I had to go to this one. We need to chit chat a little bit. So, again, when he comes out with the school, have that same energy. Just have the same energy. Have that same energy. Just come out with this. Folks has been exposing Umar donation as pen pal. Sounds like you did it. It sounds like you went in his. It sounds like you've been doing. And even though you haven't, I know you haven't been donating. You haven't been donating. I love all the haters. Keep on hating. I already snapshotted the shit. I already snapshotted this. Love the hate. Keep on hating. Keep on hating. Keep on hating. I had something, but I lost it. Okay, let me see. So, back to this. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Mr. Let Go got upset because Umar blocked him on Instagram. Oh, poor kid. Poor kid. He'll get over it. Go ahead and molest another child or something. Go ahead and molest another child or something, R. Kelly. Go ahead and molest another child or something. Oops. Did I make allegations? I swear. I'm not supposed to make allegations, right? Just like you made allegations about Umar smoking crack, right? Now that is slander. That's slander. Oh my goodness. This just proves that you're Billy. This just proves that you're a troll, dude. Knock it off. You're just a whole troll. You better be glad I'm entertaining you. Why don't you go ahead and put $1 in the collection plate? Of course, anyone who calls Umar out must have called the bank, which Lennon Honor has done plenty of times. Either that on these Goonie Googles. And of course, he has proven beyond shadow of a doubt when he has been taken to court before, won that, been audited, cleared that. So, I mean, he's had the FBI called on him. He's had protective services called on him, cleared all that shit. So what else you got? What else you got? Other than the shit that he puts out on himself, what other thing do you have on him? What? Please. And that Billy, that not you, but that other person, that tax guy, he's been following Umar for years. He's been following Umar for years. He's been following scammers for years. I can't blame him for that. He's done that to Brother Polite. He's done that to damn near everybody. Are you surprised about the amount of videos being made on Umar? No, I want all of it. I want all of them to come with the smoke. I want all of it because it's proven to me even more that the black community ain't shit. You talk down to your women. You don't care about your children. So what does it matter? What does it fucking matter? And because Umar says some things that might be off the chain to y'all, like, I want to do some camping, do some, what did he say? He said something of the degree that he wanted to be around the boys in the park. Maybe when he does campfires, and I've gone to camp, we've had campfires. Maybe he wants to read them something about African literature or tell them a fucking story. Because guess what? Do kids often not, how often do kids play video games? You just described Umar. How often do kids play video games? How often? How often do kids play video games? How often do children go outside and play? How often? How often do they look on their cell phones? They haven't even experienced life. They haven't even experienced a good time outside with no TV, because TV ain't nothing but tunnel vision. TV ain't nothing but a waste of time. TV ain't nothing but a waste of time. What up, young? But yet, I'm being disrespected. Now, I never came up to Mr. Let Go's chat and was disrespectful. I never did it. I may have said one thing and he just went completely rogue. Because, again, it is proven, past, present, that this nut job is crazy. He is weird. Mr. Let Go is weird because I don't know most of the time of what he is talking about, because all he does is this: stutter and mumble and talk down to the black community at times, but he chooses to switch up. He chooses to switch up and say, okay, this is good content. This is good content. That is good content. So I want us to have a logical conversation. I want him, sir, if you get this, let's have a logical conversation. You pick the day. You comment in the comment section below when I get done, and you pick the day that you want to have a logical conversation with me about Umar. Since you want to do Umar videos, and anybody else who wants to do Umar videos, let's have a logical conversation. So I can prove yet again how the black community has fallen and fallen short and will continue to fall. Pocket Watching did a Pocket Watcher. Oh, that's the guy I just described. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's the guy I just described. They all do videos on Umar. They've been doing videos the same year. Lynn and others been doing the videos the same year that Anti-Afro Spengali. And speaking of which, oh my goodness, I am so glad this woman had a This woman had a damn book of tweets. My sector. Oh, so now she's in the Umar sector. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Now she's in the Umar sector. Oh God. Well, let her crash and burn. Jesus. Umar gets what? Look at this. I'm so, you know what? I'm so shocked and surprised at this. I am so shocked and surprised at this. Hold on. I am so shocked and surprised at this. That paperwork, TJ showed had me question everything. Had me question everything too. The only thing about it is he's not. How do you get? Maybe Lisa can answer this. You're not my tax representative. How do you get on that tax? How do you get my tax? Like you're not my tax representative. How do you do that? How the hell do you do that? That means he was pocket watching the entire fucking time. Let's see. Update on FDMG 2025. Wait. Current status on FDMG Academy. Let me see. Since I want to go up on that. Sorry, y'all. You can't. Business tax. Business taxes are public. They shouldn't be. They should. That's the problem. That's the problem. Taxes should not be public. Taxes shouldn't be public. It should be public. If this is the case, right? If this is the case, why don't we just go to the T app? Go to the T app and just start doxing everybody. Just start doxing everybody. You can't necessarily. Let's see. Why don't we just go to the T app? He's a parody, and so it has to be public. According to who? According to who? You or the law? Because if you say the law, that's the problem. We live in America. we live in America anyways. We live in America anyways. Yeah, we live in America. Mm-hmm. Yep. What is that trying to ask? What you guys say?
TS,
Of
we
course.
need the whole thing.
You get you. Listen, I take it short or long. Oh, Steve Harvey, it's okay to free ball. We're free balling today all day.
Free ball.
Some of us are without the B word. So some of us are free.
The audience loved it.
What the
We
hell?
know that. But in and around the Umar Johnson sector, there are some select subjects who get unique pleasure out of hearing and seeing what you just heard. TCTV is one of them. Spent all that time on his and Dumpsy's channel and other channels sexually harassing primarily heterosexual men. And the themes were their penis, their anus, their butt, their ejaculation, sexual harasser. Whether he sexually harasses women for cover,
That means those
or that's just who he is, he does it. It is what it is.
are real.
Absolutely no limits and no scruples. He sexually harassed women. He sexually harassed men. That's what he does.
Y'all don't nigga in these sectors that get goddamn all goddamn giddy when a nigga start talking about dick and balls. Y'all don't niggas over here get the goddamn jumping and clapping like motherfucking seals and shit like that. Putting balls on your nose and shit like that when you get to talking about some goddamn dick and balls.
Why you ain't just call Al on the phone like
Didn't you hear Al say we don't talk behind the scenes?
So all right, you're in the inner circle of this and that whole
Lord have mercy. So I was helping out Breaking the Culture of Silence, who got a time detour. And wasn't live stream was sent to me. I hadn't gone through it yet, but she told me the general area to go hollering over very specific areas.
I just wanted to show you that because that's the Umar sector. That is the Umar sector. Like this is one of the reasons why I left. No, it doesn't worry me. Why would it worry me? Why would it worry me? He has a tax person at Castle County. Whatever he does, whatever him and his tax person or tax whoever it is, what they figure out is what they figure out. You're not paying taxes in Castle County. He is. So why are y'all even worried about money? You haven't even donated. You have not donated. So why are you worried? That's the problem. People who have not donated are so worried and so distraught that this school they have not even contribute not one thing to. It is quite crazy. So you have a concern. I can see your concern. But for the rest of y'all, it's crazy. How much have you done? You donated $200. So if you have so much of a concern, why didn't you ask for the money back? Why didn't you ask for the money back? If this is you, because this is alleged. So I don't even know that. People come in here all the time and say, I've donated this much. I've donated that much. I had a lady come in here from the Umar sector and said, my grandmother donated to him in 2011. Like, what? How? He didn't start collecting donations until 2014. I donated to Cash Out, and now I'm in the book of nickels probably because you was asking too many freaking questions. Probably because you asking too many freaking questions. But anyway, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. So I did my own research, and here it is. FDNG Academy bonus semester begins September 3rd. No, this is. They should have updated this. So the update should be he's coming out the school in September and September 20th or September 21st. So September 20th or September 21st of this year. And if he doesn't come out with the school, that's an issue for him. That is an issue for him. Tuition argument based on the requirements with the father's total swell. The doctor is serious about payment. Dr. Umar has made it clear to the parents that he has a hard time investing money into children's education, are not welcomed at the school. There has no other school in Black American history. He recommended parents send their child to if a curriculum of freedom, self discrepancy, and liberation is not a cause worth investing in. So he's still, and it says here, is still going to do second through fourth grade, while the school is slated to provide a full 12 kindergarten through 12th grade education. It will begin with classes for grades second through fourth grade, which I said. Dr. Umar has gone on record saying that it will take a total of 8 years from session to wrap up a full, and I do believe that, a full kindergarten through 12th grade operation, daycare included. So he's going to include daycare. Okay, this is a first. See the breakdowns below for more information. So second through fourth grade, then he's going to try first through fifth, then kindergarten through sixth, then kindergarten through seventh, then kindergarten through eighth, including daycare. Curriculum at FDMG. Umar Johnson has not yet totally revealed a full curriculum of the new school, but it will follow state education mandate. I'm fucking up. Sorry. Parents can expect that their children will learn standard subjects, math, science, English, history, and in addition to these specialized political science, international economics, and social education that the Dr. Johnson has promised. There will be an additional studies to help the children understand their connections to Africa and divorcing them from their mental status of history here in the United States. And you can go on there, and everything that he said, it's written on it. You can Google it yourself and read it. You can Google it yourself and read it. You can Google it yourself and read it. So you stand for this. So you stand for this. Wait, so your stance is not a scam or a con. Where's the scam? He's bought the school. The school is his. So where's the scam? He's bought the school. Where's the scam? Where's the scam? Umar is a cult leader. What's so cultural about him? Because he's fallen in love with African history. That makes him a cult leader. He's fallen in love with African history. That makes him a cult leader. Can you get Umar to give me my $200 back? I probably could. I had to get a hold of him first. It took me years to realize everything was not what it seems. Why? Because of the taxes. Because of taxes and because of what was it? Because of taxes and because of everything else. Okay. So he's not doing what you want him to do or what he should be doing to participate in government thing. Okay, I got you. Even though he said he's not for government. He doesn't take government money from, he doesn't take anything from banks. He hasn't taken a dime from the bank. Okay. Umar bought those dilapidated buildings. God, you sound like Lennon Honor. God, you sound just like Lennon Honor. Oh, wait, this is part of the Cookie Crush chat. There's the Cookie Crush chats in the building. Hey, Cookie Coon chat. How y'all doing? Hey, respectfully, hey, I want to give Lennon Honor his props. He finally reached 80K after 15 years. Awesome. That is so awesome. Oops. My husband showed me that it would cost $1,500 to replace the ceiling tiles, and he hasn't done so. No, $1,500, possibly maybe for a couple of rooms, but not for what was it? 16 rooms? Are you sure? Nah, that's some crackhead prices there. No disrespect to your hubby, but that's some crack. You talking about for like 2, possibly 3 rooms for $1,500? Hell no. And it all depends on who you reach. No. That all depends on who you reach. Umar does not even have a nonprofit donation. Yes, he does. Yeah. Yes, he does. He just doesn't show you. And why does it even matter what you have? What does it matter to you is what I'm saying. You can talk about the tax exempts. You can talk about the what was it? I forgot what it was. Several things. You could talk about all that is to open up a school. Y'all don't know what it takes to open up a school. You don't even know what it takes to have a business. Well, I can't say a business-wise you don't even know what it takes. Because I know what it takes to open up a business. And let me tell you, it is not freaking easy. It's not easy at all. Especially when you're doing stuff by yourself. And when you do stuff by yourself, this is what happens. he will learn from it. He will learn from it. Because if he don't, hey, you can always sell the school and go to Africa. Home Depot, no, again, no, no. I don't believe that. 1,500. Do you know what you're talking? You know what you're talking about? We're talking about 16 rooms. So you're talking about each and every single individual room. How much per or how much per room are you going to charge? How much per room are you going to charge? Wilmington, Delaware. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Let me see. How much to put tile down for a independent school? How much you put tile down for an independent school? Hey, I'm live.
Oh shit. Okay, I wanted to know if you wanted me to run Dr. Umar's daddy's information, because I remember you were asking about the phone number. I hope nobody can hear me talk right now.
Hold on. It's not like anybody's gonna care, but all right. Let's see. The cost in 25 to 25 is done to put on, depending upon the zip code. What's the zip code? What's the zip code for Wilmington? Zip code. Zip code for Wilmington. Wilmington, Delaware. What is the zip code? Damn, they got like so many zip codes here. Damn. Let's just say, let's just put in 19803. 1903. Let's just put in that. Who cares? Hard tile. Install new. Okay. Yes, install new. Yes. Business. Do you own your own property? Yes. Almost done. Umar Johnson. I'm just gonna put his name. No, I ain't gonna use FDMG Academy. Address. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second, since you want me to look this up so bad. Address for FDMG Academy. Section Washington State. Where was the street? Okay. Copy. Go back. Paste. Let's see. I don't know. How does that use pair price? And it's loading, because we're gonna get to the nitty-gritty of it. We're gonna get to the nitty-gritty of it. It does not say. It does not Welcome to your prepared floor. What? It's not even giving me a number. What the? Hold on. Hello? Give me a second. Hello, the floor covering. What are you looking to get done? 16 classes. I'll have to look this up later. But it's not even giving me a number. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this later. It's not even giving me a number. But I know it's more than 1,500. Maybe if I can look down here, give me a price. Nah, I don't take no damn 1,500. That's crackhead prices. No, that's crackhead prices. All right. Now that I wasted my time on that, I have to go through the proper channels. But this shit, this is some goofball shit. I just want to let you all know off bat. That site was declared. What site? Site was declared if he fully renewed these buildings, he still would be denied because the CCO, because of the fact if the CCO denied him, he can sue. He can sue. He can sue, and he'll just have to wait. But at least he tried. Because certificate of occupancy, they say it's easy, right? But if they don't give him, let's just say they don't give him the certificate of occupancy, and he has to wait, what would you say then? Because once he gets the floor done and everything, it should be all done sooner than later. It should be all done. Let's just say he gets the tiles done and the only thing left is certificate of occupancy. Let's just say he doesn't get it and he has to wait, and he goes and then sues then or appeals or whatever. And he has to wait. What you gonna say then? It's a grift. It's a con. It's this. It's that. He cannot win. Because if he's not governed, because that's all this is, it's a government hack. If he's not governed, if he's not controlled, just like you people are, what's the point? What's the point? I'm not getting my money. I'm not getting my money from the banks and I'm not getting my money from this. Basically, get my money from the state because I don't want government funds. I'd rather get my money from the people to start it off. It's ours. It's FDMG is ours through black dollars. Then what the fuck? What the fuck? That's just basic thinking. All this other stuff you talking about is some goofy shit. All this other stuff that you talking about is some goofy shit. For real. Totally for real. And I don't know why you don't put Lennon Honor in the same category, is my point. You don't put Lennon Honor in the same category. But yet he can freely make videos and it not bother him. He can freely make videos on Umar and it not bother him. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Keep it. Keep it. I love it. I love it. I totally love it. What is I already did the update. I already did the update. I already did all this other type of goofy shit. So how many Umar videos are there right now? Only one? Shit, I want more. I want more videos to come out. Get more of these videos to come on out. I want more of it. I want more. So the day that he does open, and he lets in all the kids, and I hope he records it. He lets in all the kids, all the teachers, and possibly the vice principal, because he's going to open up another school. What you going to do then? What are you going to say then? Keep that same energy. Let me see. No, I don't see anything. I want more videos to come out. I'm looking on YouTube. I'm looking on YouTube right now. Maybe there's something on TikTok. Let's look on TikTok. We got time. Let's look on TikTok. We got a little bit of time. Let's look on TikTok to see if there's any interesting things on Umar. Let's look on TikTok to see if there's any interesting things on Umar. No, I don't see anything. Let me see. Umar Johnson. Anything? No. Let me see. I already seen this. I already seen the video where he throws up the middle finger. So what? I already seen the one where he throws up the middle finger. I don't need to see it again. Wait a minute. Now, I'm just starting to figure out. I am so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. That's my apologies. The real thing just came to me. The reason why y'all are upset, the reason why y'all are coming out, not y'all, but other people are coming out, is because of the simple fact that he did this. Is that what y'all talking about? Is this what y'all talking about? Because he threw up the middle finger at y'all. Come on, bro. Because he said to all my haters, my detractors, my struggle streamers, my thing, blah, 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 blah. And he threw up the middle finger. Is that what y'all mad at? DJ Vlad and Lord Jamal did it. Wait. Okay. Armani. Listen up, dear. Listen up. We will not talk about Flag TV on this channel. And we will not be talking about Lord Jamal on this channel. You know why? Let me tell you why. Lord Jamal got outed by a white boy. As a matter of fact, 2 white boys. One of them was Eminem. He has nothing to say. One of the other white boys called him out and doused him with gasoline and set him on fire, simply because his flat earth theory didn't work, and the dude basically beat him at a debate. He has nothing to say. He's done for. I would say the same thing for Michi X, even though I don't want to get into Michi X. She has man problems. I'm just gonna say that. Why stop throwing people at me who have their own particular problems they have to deal with. Lloyd Jamal. I can't believe you said Lloyd Jamal. You know, I'm gonna rock with you though. I'm gonna rock with you. How about this? I know y'all mad at me, but can I get a donation? Can I get a donation? Can I get a donation? Can I get like $2? Can I get $2? Can I get $2? Go ahead and hook up with the cat. Either Cash App it or Super Chat it. Either Cash App it or Super Chat it. Either Cash App it or Super Chat it. Mr. Let Go was not kind to you. Mr. Let Go, I ain't got no problem with Mr. Let Go. He has his audience. That's his audience that he claims to. But if it was somebody else, he acts like a good little boy in charm school. I have no issues with Mr. Let Go. The only because I'm going to invite him up here on my platform to have a logical conversation. That's fair, since he's my brother. We're going to have a logical conversation. I'll give you half of my $200 if you get it back from Umar. He probably don't even remember half of the. He probably don't even remember. I'm still trying to figure out if him and King Randall were kind. Why are you worried about King Randall? He's a Republican. And I think he's like an army brat or something. He's fine. He ain't worried about that. But let me not get on King Randall. Because King Randall's doing his thing. Sucking up to Donald Trump. Let me not talk about King Randall. Why you do that? Why you do that, yo? The bill that Mr. Let Go showed to the audience hurt your soul. What bill? What bill are you talking about? Let's see. Let's just. Let's see. No, I don't want to play this shit again. Nah, I'm not. Let me see. I don't even know what that's all about. What did he say? A car will tell you in your face, it's your fault for trusting me. A con will tell you in your face, it's your fault for trusting me. That makes no sense. I know what you're trying to say, but it doesn't make any sense. He's a con artist, but a con artist will also tell you You don't have to donate to me. So why are you donating? That's the thing that tricks. That's the thing that's bothering me. If he's such a con artist, why are you donating? If he's such a con artist, even if when you're not donating to him, why are you even paying attention to him? Check this out. The way a person who does not win gets no attention at all. You're giving him the fuel. All of you are giving him the fuel. If you don't give him the fuel, if you don't give him attention, how's he going to win? I would like to use KKC discuss issues. No, he just made it personal. Fuck him. Talking about my wife and shit. No, fuck him. Now, I could care less about the alleged 12 grand that he was talking about. But he made it personal when he was talking about my wife. So fuck him. Let's see. Donating because he uses tech. Okay. Y'all treat it like you know how you treat it like a preacher, right? You know how a preacher, he preaches a good sermon, right? He preaches a real good sermon. I mean, he preaches so good that he gets your spirits all up, get y'all routed, but then you reach deep down the part. Oh, nigga, you good. Oh, you good. You real good. I got my own bills to pay. You didn't have to bring it. Because he is harming people, not the wife. Ouch. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Nah, you gonna make it personal, I'm gonna make it personal. You gonna make it personal, I'm gonna make it personal. I don't understand why a lot of these single black mothers love Umar, because single black mothers love Umar. And for the simple fact that you don't, not you personally, but y'all don't, because y'all talk about single mothers. That's a single conversation. Again, the 4 food groups. What are the single 4 food groups? What are the single 4 food groups? Black women. We're going to downplay back. Do I have to play a clip where it just all goes to shit in a handbag? Do I have to play fatty clips? Do I have to play Tommy Sotomayor clips? Do I have to play Tommy Sotomayor clips? Y'all talk shit about black women. Y'all talk down to black women. Y'all don't respect y'all black women. Y'all call the women the single mothers. Get a dog and die alone, remember? Get a dog and die alone. They're victims. They're victims. What's the famous one? Some ridiculous shit I've heard. Would you rather choose the bear or the something? The bear or the what? Would you choose the gun or the bear? And then gonna assign another ops in Princella, the Queen Maker. You're gonna assign an ops in Princella, the Queen. Oh, the bear or the man. Thank you, Mr. Steele. Dr. Steele in the building. Salute. So the bear or the man? Would you choose the bear or the man? Like, what is that? I've heard too many Negroes ask this stupid ass questions. Would you choose the bear or the man? Y'all Y'all downplay black women. Come on now. I have a series of clips I could play on that crap. Even Bruiser said, give up your fortune and fame so you can make me rich. Huh? So it's black women's fault that black men, not all, black men can't generate generational wealth? Is that it? Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm damn near at 2,000 right now. Damn near at 2,000. Please, can you donate to my coffee fund? Can you donate? I'm only asking $1. Jeez. I will call Dr. Umar and I will gladly tell him, hey, you had this. Okay, I need, in order for me to give you your $200 back, Amani, I'm going to have to ask for your full name, your address, and when you donate it. I'm going to have to have your full name, your address, and when you donate it. And when you're ready for that, let me know, and you can put it in the back chat or whatever. When one talks about the bear, one is questioned. New sub, you stand on what you believe. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. You see, that ain't that hard. That ain't that hard. I stand on principle, just like you stand on principles about some things. Some things are better than nothing at all. Like Malcolm, he standed with what he believed in once he came out of that coma that he was in. When he came out of that trance, he finally realized after Elijah Muhammad let him in. He finally realized what his purpose was. We all have a purpose. And Umar definitely has purpose. He just didn't, in my opinion, he didn't think this through very clearly. He knew the risk going in, and he was standing on principle. He stood on principle. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he did it. You 10 toes. Got to be. I would play some music for you, but I don't want to get copyright strike. I'm tired of them copyright striking my shit. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, 2 cents, and thank you for being a subscriber. When my cousin and them are supposed to be doing some tracks for me. Vaughn, I'm gonna need a track for. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in the back chat or something like that. I'll let you know later. I'm gonna need a one more track because he did my intro tracks. Because of the simple fact, YouTube likes to bitch and complain and moan that you used it for, when you go on Canva, and I use most of my shit for Canva. So, but thank you for that. Thank you. I do appreciate you, my brother. I do appreciate you. Now, it would be cheaper if you become a member. Yeah, see? But anyway, that's mostly it. Y'all. Keep making your videos. That's all I got to say. Just keep making your videos and making your videos. I'm loving it. because I'm loving what this Black community is all about. This Black community is not standing on business. This Black community is just about hounding people just because they say Black queens forever, snow bunnies never, and all this other type of stuff. I get it. I personally get it. And he's a comedian. He's a comic relief. People make memes off of him. People make memes. And this is what? He's not standing on business. He doesn't show not one. He doesn't talk about one kid. He doesn't do anything for single mothers, but yet you dog single mothers. Does anybody talk about the parent teacher conferences he does on Tuesdays for free? For free? No, nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that he's been all around the world talking to kids. He's been all around the world talking to kids. Y'all never show those clips. You show everything, the type of hatred that people have for this guy, which is outstanding. Show one video that he has done some good. I bet you can't do that. I do it all day and I get by 5 people. I'm surprised I cracked 20. But the moment I show one video that he has done some good in the Black community, I get shut off. Please keep that same energy going, bro. Keep that same freaking energy. And I have not. You know what? Mr. Steele, I have your email. I'll interview you. Because I want to know your personal feelings about what you feel about Umar. I want to know your personal feelings. Just like I know Mr. Let Go's personal feelings. And again, I have no animosity towards Mr. Let Go. I don't. Other than that bullshit that he tried to pull off. I know, I got you, whatever. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about what people say on the internet about me. I'm not worried. Because I know niggas who do way worse than me. Jay Prince is one of them. Oops. I didn't mean to say Jay Prince. Oop, I said it again. I didn't mean to say Jay Prince's name. I didn't like what he did to Flora. I don't like what he did to Flora. Again, I did not like what he did to Flora. Are you in Texas? No. I'm not in Texas. I wouldn't be caught dead in Texas right now. I don't even like what I don't like. I don't like it either. No. I don't like what he did. No. But he don't want to own up to the responsibilities. He's going to at some point in time, you're going to have to act like a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man with responsibilities. You got to be held accountable at some point. But just to let y'all know real quick, Lisa Carter, in 2 years, she'll be walking soon. She'll be walking with both feet. She will be walking soon. She is getting her treatment. And I think, and we should be thanking God each and every single day. See, that's a little positive for you. You know, those positive things that people seem to forget, but these type of things don't end up with views, right? These type of things which you say that I feed the homeless every day, right? I give back. I give a percentage back to the community. That's kind of funny because I remember, didn't Umar pay this woman $1,200 to help take care of his mother? Wow, that don't give traction. That don't give no traction. Very sad indeed. But like I said, shouts out to Lisa Carter. She is a little mobile, get slowly but surely. She's gonna get up and she's gonna rock out. Shouts out to her husband. Here you go again. I think JP and Flora was the first toxic. No, they're not the first. They're not the first, and they won't be the last. I mean, their marriage was short, but they ain't the first ones that are toxic. It was first marriage couples I had seen on YouTube. The other marriage couples were great examples. I agree. I totally agree. Positive speaking into the universe. Yes. But that's what Umar does. Take Umar's name out and take what he says about certain things that he mentions: poverty, filth, hunger. He talks about the homeless. He talks about kids that are in danger and certain people who are endangering these children. Take what he says at face value. You don't have to put a name on it. But because it's Umar, right, Lennon? Umar. Fucking weirdo. God dang, he's such a weirdo. I knew firsthand he should have sued his ass a long time ago. I would have done it. I would have fucking done it. But let me, before I get out of here, Dr. Steele, I got your email. Let me know when you're free. Let's gotta start with some collaboration or something. Let her get somebody on here other than Trish, other than Lisa, because I don't want you saying that, oh, you're pandering to women. That's why you spent all that money on a person who claimed that she's been dead for quite some time now. I don't want to hear it. And by the way, I'm not the only person that allegedly she stole money from, but I'm not going to get into that. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. I got you. Like I said, I got your email, and I will be emailing you very, very shortly, Dr. Steele, because Dr. Steele to me is solid. So I want to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Do you do open panels sometime? Yes. Yes, you're the first. Yes, I'll do one. It won't be until Saturday or Sunday. It won't be till Saturday or Sunday because I'll be busy. So come back Saturday. I'll let you know when I put up another live. Right? Come back Saturday or Sunday. But until that time, yeah, y'all disgust me. All of you fucking disgust me. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. All right. I'll see y'all. One love.